Hello and welcome to English Story Class. Today, I will teach you a simple and powerful way to improve your English speaking. It is called the shadowing technique. What is shadowing? Shadowing means you listen to someone speak in English, then you repeat the words immediately after them. Try to copy the voice, the speed, and the feeling of the speaker. You become like their shadow. That's why it's called shadowing. This method helps you speak more clearly, understand English better, and feel more confident when talking. Now, I'm going to tell you a story. This story is told by a girl, and she is also the main character. The story is called A Delay at the Airport. Are you ready? Let's begin.
My name is Leah. I'm 25 years old. I live in a quiet neighborhood and work as a freelance designer. One Friday morning, I was flying to another city for a job interview. I woke up early, packed my bag, and ordered a taxi. The weather was cloudy, but I was excited. When I arrived at the airport, the screen said, "Flight delayed, 2 hours." I sighed, bought a coffee, and found a seat near the big windows. Next to me sat a man in his late 20s. He looked nervous and kept checking his phone. After a few minutes, he dropped his boarding pass. I picked it up and handed it to him. "Thanks," he said. "I'm Daniel." "Nice to meet you. I'm Leah." He looked at me, embarrassed. "It's my first time flying." I smiled. "Really? You'll be fine." We started talking. I told him about my interview. He said he was visiting his sister. "I almost missed the airport gate," he said. "I got lost on the way." I laughed. "It happens to all of us." He asked, "Do you travel often?" "Sometimes," I said. "I used to be scared too, but it gets easier." Daniel looked outside. "It's raining. I hope the flight's not canceled." "I hope not," I said. Suddenly, an announcement came. "Flight 325 to Westport is now boarding at Gate 7. "That's mine," Daniel said, standing up quickly. He looked nervous again. "Thank you for talking to me, Leah. You made me feel calm." I smiled. "You'll do great. Safe flight." He waved and walked away. I sat there watching the rain. A small moment, helping someone, made the wait feel better. Sometimes we meet people for a reason. A small conversation can make a big difference. My flight was still delayed, but I didn't mind anymore. A few minutes later, I noticed an older woman struggling with her bags. I offered to help. She smiled and thanked me. We talked for a while. Her name was Margaret, and she was traveling to see her grandson. She told me stories about her childhood, and I told her about my dream job. Time passed quickly. Soon, my flight was ready for boarding. "Thank you for your kindness," Margaret said. "It made my day." "You too," I said. "Safe travels." On the plane, I looked out the window and thought about the day. A delay turned into something special. New connections, shared stories, and simple moments of kindness. I smiled. Sometimes the journey teaches us more than the destination. After landing, I checked into a small hotel downtown. My interview was scheduled for the next morning. I felt nervous but hopeful. That evening, I got a message from Daniel. I made it safely, thanks again. And another message, this time from Margaret's daughter. She had taken Margaret's phone and texted, "Thank you for helping my mom today. She could not stop talking about you." I felt so full of purpose, full of gratitude. The next morning, I walked into the interview room with a calm confidence. I was ready. Later that week, I got a call. I got the job. Looking back, that trip to the airport was more than just a journey. It was a reminder that every moment matters. Be kind, speak up, lend a hand, and your world will open up in ways you never imagined.
Before we end today's lesson, let's take a moment to review a few words from the story that might be new or difficult. Understanding these words will help you follow the story more easily next time and use them in your own English conversations. Freelance. Working for different companies or people, not just one boss or company. Designer. A person who creates or plans how something will look, clothes, websites, etc. Delayed. Happening later than planned. Sighed. Let out a deep breath to show sadness or tiredness. Boarding pass. A ticket that lets you get on a plane. Embarrassed, feeling shy or uncomfortable about something you did or said. Interview, a meeting where someone asks questions to see if you are right for a job. Canceled, something that was planned but will not happen anymore. Announcement, a message told to many people at once, like in an airport. Gate, the place at the airport where you enter the plane. Nervous, worried or afraid about something that might happen. Moment, a very short time. Struggling, having a hard time doing something. Kindness, being nice and helpful to others. Journey, a trip from one place to another. Destination, the place you are going to. Scheduled, planned to happen at a certain time. Gratitude, a feeling of being thankful or happy. Reminder, something that helps you remember a lesson or idea. Now it's your turn. Watch this video again. Pause after each sentence. Repeat it using the shadowing technique. Copy the voice. Feel the emotion. Speak with confidence. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to English Story Class. You're doing great. See you in the next video. Bye for now, and keep speaking English.